Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast here at the M&S Arena in Liverpool with the victorious, I'll say that again, the victorious Cori Gibbs. How good does that sound?
Brilliant. It's a bit surreal, obviously. I was confident going into the tournament. I was going to win it, like I've been saying since the draw was announced, and with Masha, had him first. I knew it was going to be a tough opponent, and then but like I said, like when they get in there, I don't believe anyone can touch me, and that's what it was. It was but they did bring the best out of me. So
yeah, well, it was three fantastic performances. We're going to try and go one by one and break them down a touch. We'll start with Masha. That was basically walking into the lines. Then we know how much he's loved, not just in Liverpool, but across sort of the boxing fraternity in the UK. You walked into the lines then, and you've done the job. Yeah,
that's what it was. I knew Masha was going to be a tough opponent. I respect him a lot. He's a nice guy, and he's a tough pro. So that's what it was. I knew what to expect. But that's what I did. I just done enough to get the job done. I won the first 2 rounds, and then I did take it off a bit in the last round, but I knew I won the fight. So yeah, I was confident going into it, and he brought the best out of me. Masha did.
Let me move on to Lee. It doesn't get any easier. I do want to ask one thing. How much of the other fights do you watch in the change rooms? Because when I was interviewing Masha after his defeat, he was watching one of the other ones. Did you watch Lee Appleyard's fight with Levi? Because obviously, you watched that,
Yeah, my coach had it on. He was just...
Did you pay much attention when you were getting ready, though?
No. I wasn't really watching. He was just picking up a few things, saying, "Cool, can you see that?" And obviously, he was picking up and telling me a few things, but there weren't really much. Obviously, I know a lot of the kids in the tournament. Obviously, I've watched them before, and so I knew what to expect anyway. But when you're in there, it's different. Do you know what I mean? So I just had to adapt when I was in there, and I did, and I got the job done.
And we know what Lee's like. Lee comes forward, he throws massive shots. Yeah. You would have expected that, and we would have expected you to do exactly what you've done against him. It's one of them fights we kind of knew how it was going to play out. Yeah, it was still entertaining as fuck.
And that's what it was. Like with me, it's like when I box better opponents, they bring the best out of me, and that's what it was. Every fight there, I just done enough to win, and that's why with Lee Appleyard, he upped it, so it made me box a bit. And then obviously with Tom Fowler, I had to come forward because he's a boxer as well, but. That's what it did. Like it was, it just showed you a bit of both. Obviously, I was a boxer and I can come forward. So, yeah, I just got the job done.
Did you prove tonight as well that all right, this is only 3 rounds and you're never going to do something like this again in your pro career? But do you think you proved that possibly over 10 rounds as well, you're going to be a serious tricky night's work? This ain't just a one-off. You can be a real tricky night's work for these domestic boys.
No, of course, that's what it is. Like getting in and out there was just obviously I was cold and then I was getting back in there. It was just taking a bit of time to warm up. But that's what it is. I feel like I'm better when I'm boxing 10, 12 rounds, longer rounds, because I'm warming up and you can see the best of me.
And in terms of the victories on the way, through a tournament like some of the tournaments in the past, you can kind of pinpoint a real winner. You think you've now got on your resume Lee Appleyard, Masha Dodd and Tom Farrell. Yeah. They are 3 serious wins. You've almost jumped from being someone that the hardcores will know to someone that now is kind of right in the mix.
Oh, now, of course, that's what it is now. Like, I beat 3 top kids there, like, who've been in the game for a while. And obviously, I've been out the ring for 2 years, but even still, I was still confident going in there. And but there was 3 tough kids. They and like I said, they brought the best out of me, and then I believe I performed pretty well.
Yeah, I don't think you've done too badly, mate. I wouldn't worry about that. Not even at your actual weight either. You are naturally a lightweight, so you've actually come up a weight to do this. So you're now looking at opportunities at super lightweight and lightweight, or are we back down to what you used to?
Anything that comes, like anything that sounds right, I'm going to take. Like, but my natural weight is lightweight. I walk around at 10-2. That's why I didn't really struggle with this, like with the weight or anything. So I feel like you'll see the best of me when I move down to lightweight, and then I feel like there's more opportunities at lightweight as well.
And 40 bags as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like I said, like I've been saying throughout the tournament. Everything I do, everything I've been doing is for my daughter. So, I think she's going to be happy with that when I take her to the toy shop.
Just a little. I think you can get quite a few toys with 40 bags. But not just that. I suppose in the back of everyone's mind, they kind of thought, right, if I do well tonight on a mainstream platform like Sky, Boxer are going to be interested. Yeah. Are you going to have some serious talks with Ben and the guys now? Because let's be honest, I can imagine there will be an interest to use you going forward.
Oh, no, of course. That's what it is. Like, with Sky Sports there, like, they've been nothing but nice. Like, especially with Boxer, like, you've all been brilliant. So that's what it is. Like if they're interested, I'm ready to go with Sky.
Are you ready to go mainstream? Because like I said, there'll be hardcore fans who knew you were, but on a platform like Sky, there is potential now that you can. I don't want to get to your head, but you can go mainstream now, isn't it?
That's all I wanted, is just people just to see me on a big stage, and obviously now everyone's going to have seen me. So I feel like they're going to see the potential and know where I can go. So yeah, I'm ready to be pushed. I'm ready.
Well, you look the bollocks tonight. Deserved winner, and yeah, enjoy yourself.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Well done. Really
Thanks,
good. Well done, mate.
Thank you.